Hi guys, it's Bryony and today I am doing my BookTubeAthon TBR. This is a late video unfortunately, so I do apologise for that. The BookTubeAthon has actually already started, but I just got a little late at posting this video, so I do apologise for that. So there are 7 challenges to take part in for this BookTubeAthon, and they are: 1. Read a book with blue on the cover. 2. Read a book by an author who shares the same first letter of your last name. 3. Read someone else's favourite book. 4. Read the last book you acquired. 5. Finish a book without letting go of it. 6. Read a book you really want to read. And 7. Read 7 books. So I have 7 books here and I'm going to share them with you. The first challenge is to read a book with blue on the cover, so I decided that I would be reading The Perfect Summer by Kieran Scott, which of course is a Mary-Kate and Ashley book. Of course I have 7 days to read 7 books, so I am going for the thinnest books I could find, and that includes Mary-Kate and Ashley books. So the second challenge is to read a book by an author who shares the same first letter of your last name, and I decided that I would read The Giver by Lois Lowry. So my last name is Lampard, so this is a perfect book to read, and it's quite thin, so I shouldn't have too much trouble with this. This is actually a library book that I borrowed from school. So the third challenge is to read someone else's favourite book, and because I was at work when I decided this, I asked one of my students if they had a favourite book, and not a lot of them read anyway, but I did ask one student who is 12 and she decided I read Valentine's Day Disaster by Geronimo Stilton, which is a very kiddish book, but all the while I'm still really keen to read this because it's her favourite book and it's got lots of pictures and it shouldn't take me long at all. The next one is to read a book that you last acquired, and because I only just did my July book haul, I decided that I would pick any sort of book or the smallest book that I could find out of that stack of books that I bought, and so I decided that I would read Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. Not a very short book unfortunately, but it actually seems like the smallest book that I have recently purchased, so I am going with this one. The next challenge is to finish a book without letting go of it, and I decided that I would read Never Been Kissed by Emma Harrison, and again, tiny little book, Mary-Kate and Ashley, can't go wrong here. It's only little, and I'm pretty sure I can read it and hold it while I'm eating and doing other stuff, so this shouldn't be too much of a challenge for me. The next challenge is to read a book that you really want to read, and because I haven't read anything by this author, obviously heard a lot about him and he's been around for a while, I just have never picked up one of his books. So I borrowed this book from the library, and that is The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket. So really excited for this because I haven't read anything by him, and it would just be good to read something by him, I think, to see what it's all about, and yeah. And of course the last one is to read 7 books. So to make it 7 books, I decided that I should probably read another Mary-Kate and Ashley book, and that is Wishes and Dreams by Kathy Clark, and this will just top off the 7 books in 7 days, so I'm hoping I can do well at this. So that is my TBR for the BookTubeAthon 2015. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I would really love to know if any of you are participating in this, and if you are, send me a link to your video or whatever. I would love to know what you're reading, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye!